Hello everyone, welcome to today's session on music generation models. There are two music generation models such as MuseNet and Music LM under generative AI. Let me start with a simple question. How does a human compose a new song? We usually think about emotions, creativity, experience and musical knowledge. But now the interesting question is, can AI create music without emotion? Yes, the answer is yes, and that's exactly what we are going to explore in the today's class. Okay. Uh, how does a human compose a new song? And another question is, can AI create music without emotion? These are the two questions which comes into our mind when we think about the music generation using AI. Let's see how it is generating. Okay, what is music generation? Music generation is a process where artificial intelligence creates music automatically, and these systems are based on generative AI model, which means they can generate new content instead of just analyzing the data. So instead of human musician composing a melody, AI can generate completely new music, rhythms and composition on its own. And the most surprising part is it works even without human musician directly involved. Okay, what is MuseNet? Now let's talk about the first model, which is MuseNet. MuseNet is developed by OpenAI and it is a deep neural network model that can generate music using multiple instruments. It works mainly with MIDI data, which is a digital format for representing music. What MuseNet special is that it can generate music in different styles like classical, jazz, or even pop. For example, it can combine styles like Mozart and modern music, which shows how powerful AI has become in creativity. Technically, MuseNet learns music by predicting the next note in sequence, just like how language model predicts the next word. Next is Music LM. We have Music LM, which is even more advanced. Music LM is a text to music generation model developed by Google. This means you can simply give a text like a calm piano melody with soft background violin, and the model will generate music based on that description. It produces high quality and realistic audio, and it can maintain consistency for several minutes. Okay, here we have this model, how this Music LM use the text to convert into music. Okay, next, how music generation model works. Now let's understand how these models actually work. First, they take an input, which can be text or a music pattern. Then AI learns important features like rhythm, harmony and structure of music. After that, it predicts the next sequence of sound step by step. Finally, it generates a complete music composition. So basically, AI music just is like just learning the language by identifying the pattern, how normal ChatGPT is used for content generation. Next is application. These models have many real world applications. They can be used to generate background music for videos and film and game soundtrack, music for education, and even for creative experimentations. For example, content creators can generate music instantly without hiring composer. This is one of the most advantage of using this models for generating the music. Okay, here are few challenges. We can see that first, AI generated music often lacks emotional depth because machines do not actually feel emotions. Second, there are copyright issues. Since models are trained on existing music, they may also copy or repeat the same patterns. Also, sometimes they may lack true originality. And finally, the quality depends heavily on the training data. What kind of data we are giving is the model trained to it, and we will receive the music or output accordingly. Okay, the future scope is very exciting. We can see that AI, we can expect AI assisted musicians and personalized musics and ritual concepts and creative collaboration between human and AI. So instead of replacing musicians, AI will act as a creative partner. Okay, here is a mind map. You can understand so far what we have seen. Before we end, we have a question here. Let's see. Okay. Musenet generates music using images or MIDI data. Obviously, we know that it is MIDI data. And music LM converts. We give text and it will convert into the music. Okay. So to conclude, AI is not just analyzing the data anymore, it becomes creative. Music generation models like Musenet and Music LM shows us that machines can now compose music, opening a new era of innovation, both technology and art. Thank you.